you can study combined mathematics for A-level and mathematics for O-level. So today I'm going to do a lesson for A-level combined mathematics students. Right, let's move to our lesson. The topic of the lesson is trigonometry. Okay, before learning about trigonometry, we should pay our attention to relation involving angular measurements. Why we should learn about angular measurements? Because trigonometry is all about angles. So the concept of an angle is related with rays. Consider a point, and I'm going to start a ray from a point. And we can draw another ray from here, from the same point. So this is called as an angle. We can name these rays. How can we name these rays? The first one, the initial ray or initial arm. And the second one, we can name that one as terminal arm. And this point is called as vertex. Okay, then let's discuss about how can we measure angles and what are the units used to measure angles. We can measure angles in two directions, that is as clockwise and anticlockwise. Here we can measure angles in clockwise direction and anticlockwise direction. So this angle, that is positive angles, and this one when you are measuring in clockwise direction or right-handed direction, that is named as negative angle. This is clockwise or left-hand side. Okay, basically there are two main units which we can use to measure the angles. First one, we can name that as degree. Second one, radians. So how can we define these? When it comes to degree, one complete revolution is divided into 360 equal parts and each part is known as a degree. What does that mean? Here you have a circle and you can divide this circle into 360 equal parts. 360 equal parts like this from the center. Then one of this part is 1 degree. It will represent 1 degree. So you can write here 1 degree is equals circumference divided by the radius. Okay, then let's move to the radians. There, when the arc length, I'll name that one as A and B. Let's take A, B and the center point as O. When this arc length AB is equal to its radius r, then this angle is known as 1 radian. So when you have here equals r and here equals again r, then totally this angle will name as 2 radians. For example, we can have a circle of radius 2 centimeter. Then here you can have the center point O. Here 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and you know the radius is also 2 centimeters. Then this angle will become 1 rad, 1 rad, 1 rad. That means altogether this angle that will be 3 rad. Rad is for radians. So simply we can write the formula for an angle in radians, that is equals to arc length divided by radius. Okay, that's it. Then let's discuss relationship between the degrees and the radians. That's our topic. Okay. Let's consider a circle of radius r. Okay, let's discuss the relationship between the degrees and radians. So let's consider a circle of radius r. So from the definition we know angle in radians, that is equals to arc length divided by the radius. So when it comes to an angle around a point, we know that is 360 degree. So we can write around a point. According to this definition, arc length will equals to circumference divided by the radius. So this will be 360 degree and that is equal to 2 pi r over r, which is equals to 2 pi. So this will gives us 360 degrees equals to 2 pi radians. So from that we can have the formulas that for 1 degree is equals 2 pi radians divided by 360 in radians. Here we don't have the 0, 360, and 1 radian is equals to 316 degrees over 2 pi. Okay, let's have some examples. Express 60 degree in radians. What we have to do? We can multiply 2 pi over 360 with 60 degree. Then we can cancel this like this. Then you have pi over 3 in radians. Another question. $270 in radians. What you have to do, you should multiply 270 by 2 pi over 360. Then you can cancel by 90. Then you will have 3 pi over 2 in radians. And similarly, we can convert radians into degrees. Express pi over 6 in degrees. What you have to do, you should multiply pi over 6 by 360 over 2 pi. Then you can cancel this pi and you will have 30 degree. Next one. In degrees. Then here you should multiply 3 pi over 4 by 360 over 2 pi. Then you can have here, you can cancel pi and pi. You can divide by 4. That will be 90. And you can divide by 2. That will be 45. Then 3 into 45 degree, that is 135 degree. So today we discussed about angles and units of the angles. How can we measure the angles? Okay, so our next video is about arc length of a circle and the area of a sector of a circle. See all that in the coming video. And thank you for joining us today. Hope you will all join next day.